Another touch for Paul George, who's had the hot hand, boy.
4 on the shot clock. Crafty move by George.
Just trailing 49-35. Paul George, pull up for the elbows. Good.
Paul George, straight on triple.
Yeah, I agree.
We weren't even born.
George buries it.
Your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. George, fadeaway mid-range is good.
Two defenders on him. Finds it open PG, and once it starts going.
Arlo doubles. George. Finally, a field goal in the fourth quarter for the Eagles. Maxey, shot clock winding down. PG for 3.
Particular for long range. He's got 5 of 7 overall this quarter.
PG.
A little earlier, again, Green creating that separation. Little nudge with that right shoulder and arm.
George with 6. Dancing, top of the key, Paul George.
Wearing him up, going right at Sims. Hit him with the silky. Sixers up big.
7-0 Pacers run. 5 of those 7 coming at the free throw line. George lost his footing, almost lost it because McConnell was behind him, and then PG turns and hits.
Ball playing right through it.
You know what that is? That is a 9-time All-Star.
Yeah.
We're just directing traffic. Former Pacer going to work.
Money.
Paul George. Yeah, they did give it to Siakam.
Gotcha. You see the drive by Paul George.
In a big offensive rebound. Bounce pass to him. George, count it, and the foul. PG scorching hot. Clean off the Drummond screen. George from the hash mark.
Your way.
Especially not on the road.
Tough shot.
And George banks it in on a Sunday night.
This is Paul with the pull-up. Off the glass.
All 5 starters in double figures. Shot clock at 3. Back to George. Got it! PG's got 35.
George one-on-one with Hart. The killer cross. The jump shot. Splash for PG. First points for Paul George. He's 1 of 7 from the field.
Loses the ball a little bit there, but still just able to.
Wolf got a piece of Paul as he shot that.
And Paul got that one. PG on the break. And Paul George has still got it. Another look at this. The steal and the slam from PG.
Got his hands on that pass.
Embiid wins the tap. George with 5. With 4. With 2. And Paul George drills it at the buzzer.
Play your game. Catch and shoot. Paul George cans it from long range.
E3 Willamette for making his way to Eastern Washington. The slip for the score. OT in a 2-point game. George drive, clears the space for the bucket.
8 seconds of the first. George going past Marshall. Off the window to beat the buzzer. Steal for Tyrese.
Yeah, I don't think he could have grabbed it because that would have been double
PG
triple.
hammering it home to get it to a Dembona. Broken up by Bridges. Clarkson blocked by George.
Paul George at 6'9", elevating
9-point game. 118-109. George looking for just a little bit of space. PG from outside.
Watson, the spin. Watson had blocked. Paul George got the block.
Call him Mamu too.
I'm
Just
okay
to make things easier.
I'm okay with that if you're okay with it.
Okay.
Or Sandro.
Oh,
George
touch it up,
got it.
Touch it up.
So George got a mismatch against Garland. Goes up, draws the foul. Buy one, get one. Into George. Draws the foul.
And anything. Mismatch here. And Paul George coming over to help out VJ Edgecombe. The man has still got it. Rim rocket here from the Rockets.
Yeah, more Rockets pressure defensively.
PG fakes the 3 and then steps inside.
Was brilliant down the stretch for Philly. Here's George. 3. They strike first.
Bounces it to Şengün. Couple of fakes and swatted by PG. Maybe the 5th on PG instead.
See the block here by Paul George. All
Second foul on Towns.
Here's George. Step back jumper is good.
But they have been in the majority of those games all the way down to the final buzzer.
Yeah, there's not a lot of bad teams that get blown out as we see PG continue.
In addition to DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, nice little step back.
Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan got some things done together. There is value there for him.
Paul George from outside. PG, top of the key for three.
Yeah, he's really buoyant and confident right now about his game.
George, oh yeah!
That'll help. Selfish Knipple is passing it to a better shooting opportunity.
PG hitting the brakes. Well, and Grant Williams all tangled up on the other end of the floor. George counted and the foul for PG. Battle there by Paul George. Maxey trying to get it into him. PG squares the shoulders, fires and hits.
First three. Eric Spoelstra talked about no matter what it is, a missed shot, a turnover, they want to get out and run.
Foul runs the floor and flushes. The Philadelphia's going to attack right back and score. Paul George.
Great game, so he's staying healthy and finding his flow. PG with a step back trace. PG rattles in another three. He's second tonight. He's got.
PG wants his gifts back.
I told you, one of the best one-on-one players in the...
George looking to tack on a few more to his 21. The step back three is good. 24.
Missed the first three, has Nas, but that doesn't mean he's going to be deterred. Ooh, my goodness.
PG showing off the handle and showing off the mid-range shade.
The tight handle. Look how low he gets youngsters out there. Again, behind the back. My goodness. Dante.
Paul George launches and he connects.
He couldn't tap it in. Oubre wins it back.
Good pass.
George with an emphatic 4 if you're quick to sleep.
Did you make your Taco Bell?
I decided against it. PG.
The arc the whole game.
And not just a career high for him from three. As George hits a nice turnaround.
Game of the, it was the last game of the season in Cleveland. And TA, I feel like he played every single minute.
Get his way back into a rhythm after dealing with a high left ankle sprain for most of the year. ISO game. PG. Good.
Franz with one reach that knocked it away, and then Paul gets that bump in contact. Franz going backwards. PG, he has been elite his whole career.
Set a solid screen on Wagner. George with the tray.
We're always going to call that. He'll have a chance at the and one to go back to Paul George just working his magic.
Ando with technical fouls. George, tough fade and hits. Season. Paul George going to work. 13.
The players that are unbelievably smart about basketball, but doing it at speed when things are coming at you. Boy, really smart.
Giving it up. George, 7 to shoot. The crossover, the take, and the hit from 3.
Post game in the regular season, but it's kind of a long message in the playoffs because he's learned you just have to turn the page that quickly.
Playoff P. Oh, yeah. Paul George along the baseline.
Offense right now. Look at that quick spin against a really good defender. White.
He's on the floor. It's Bona. George hangs in the air and spins it. He's going to have to get going if he's going to get there tonight. He's got 8 points.
Once again, he leads his team in rebounding.
Wow. George had White all on top of him. And
shoot, and then the long step to the right. Trying to get Vucevic in screen roll again.
George finds Drummond. Back-to-back hammers. Andre Drummond.
Scheinman guarding Paul George. Got a quick spin move, and Paul George.
When he gets the body to get space. Now, when he feels him get close to space, that's when he goes. That is a master class in low post game by Paul George.
Well, back the other way. Swatted by Oubre. George, the fast break. Oh, the extra.
What is contagious? Paul George, another behind the back pass.
Yeah, I've gotten word from the Celtics that Tatum is available the rest of the game.
To take control and try to
take advantage of the situation.
Paul George attacks and slams. PG getting upstairs on it.
Garza.
And look out on the bench there. A technical foul's been called against the Celtics bench. 7 to shoot. Outside George. He's going to have to let it fly. And he finds the bottom. Reinforcements with George. 10 points for Paul George on his 36th birthday. Creates the space and knocks down the three.
That look, if Embiid's in the drop and you set a good screen, he can just walk right in. Got a great look from three.
Paul George.
And obviously those live ball turnovers leading to easy opportunities in transition. But
Paul George.
We talked about Anunoby's three-point shooting. George is shooting 56 from three so far. Knocks down another. So Storm, it's Hurricane Maxey. That's the key. As Hart reaches in, shot is good at one.
Only 4 fouls. Going to be a problem if they have to go small with Towns on the floor.
Paul George. Nice defensive effort there by McBride. And now it's one-on-one. Shot clock down to 6. George rises up. Connects from the side. Inside, Oubre. And Brunson goes down. The jumper in, out, and in again.
In the lead.
George against Hart. Step back. Oh! From the field.
Look at this one. What a huge step back. And then knocks
in. George against McBride. George goes to work. Spins. And nails it from the outside. He is in his bag.
Deuce McBride. You can't play it any better than this. He's giving him no space. Doesn't get beat on the dribble. Contests without...